A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. Madagascar is currently facing a political crisis as the presidency announced on Sunday that an attempt to seize power by force is underway in the nation. This alarming statement comes as more soldiers have joined a youth-led protest movement that has been shaking the island nation for over 2 weeks. The protests, which began on September 25th, were initially sparked by widespread water and electricity shortages, but have since evolved into a broader outcry against President Andry Rajoelina's government. This movement represents the most significant challenge to Rajoelina's authority since his re-election in 2023. The elite army unit, known as CAPSAT, which played a crucial role in Rajoelina's rise to power during a coup in 2009, has taken a surprising stance by urging fellow soldiers to disobey orders and support the ongoing protests. On Saturday, CAPSAT officers declared they had assumed command over the country's security operations and announced the appointment of General Demosthene Piculas as the new head of the army. This move marks a significant shift in loyalty within the military and raises concerns about the stability of Rajoelina's administration. In a statement broadcast on Real TV, the intervention forces of the National Gendarmerie, a paramilitary unit that had been working alongside police to manage the protests, also broke ranks with the government. They emphasized that the use of force against citizens is prohibited and reaffirmed their role as protectors of the populace rather than enforcers of governmental interests. This public dissent from security forces has escalated tensions and uncertainty within the capital, Antananarivo. Eyewitness accounts reported injuries among protesters as shots were fired near the CAPSAT barracks, although there were no indications of ongoing clashes. Amidst these developments, the presidency released a statement claiming that an attempted illegal and forcible seizure of power was in progress. Rajoelina's office has called for dialogue to resolve the crisis, although the president's whereabouts on Sunday were unclear. Late Saturday, his office assured the nation that he and the prime minister remained fully in control of the nation's affairs. The protests have drawn inspiration from youth-led movements around the world, particularly in Kenya and Nepal. Demonstrators are not only demanding an end to the Rajoelina administration, but are also calling for accountability regarding the violence inflicted upon protesters and the dissolution of the Senate and Electoral Commission. Many participants have adopted symbols from popular culture, including t-shirts and flags featuring a skull with a straw hat from the Japanese manga series One Piece, a motif also seen in protests from countries like Indonesia and Peru. On Sunday, thousands gathered in Antananarivo to honor a slain CAPSAT soldier, further galvanizing the movement. The peaceful demonstration was marked by the presence of church leaders and opposition politicians, including former President Marc Ravalomanana, who joined the calls for change. With a median age of less than 20, Madagascar's population of approximately 32 million faces dire economic challenges, with 3/4 living in poverty, according to the World Bank. The protests have been fueled by frustrations over systemic issues such as poverty, rising living costs, and allegations of corruption among government officials. In response to the escalating unrest, the African Union Commission's chief, Mahmoud Ali Yusuf, has urged calm and restraint from all parties involved. Additionally, due to the heightened security concerns, Air France-KLM has suspended flights between Paris-Charles de Gaulle Airport and Antananarivo until Monday. As the situation continues to unfold, the international community is watching closely, with the U.S. Embassy in Madagascar advising American citizens to shelter in place due to the unpredictable circumstances. The protests, which have reportedly resulted in at least 22 deaths and numerous injuries, highlight the deep-seated discontent among Madagascar's youth and the urgent need for political reform. Rajoelina's administration has faced accusations of mismanagement and failure to address the basic needs of its citizens. The president, who first came to power through a coup in 2009, was elected in 2018 and re-elected in 2023 amid allegations of electoral irregularities and a boycott by opposition parties. The current unrest reflects a long history of political instability in Madagascar, a nation that has seen multiple leaders ousted through coups since gaining independence from France in 1960. As the protests continue and the military's allegiance remains uncertain, Madagascar stands at a crossroads, facing the potential for significant political upheaval and change. The outcome of this situation could reshape the future of the nation and its governance for years to come. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.